Yo, what up? Gotta get some stuff together here. Let's get everybody, man. What are y'all up to? What you up to? Man, it's been a little minute. Now I'm back in it. Instead of just tripod here, let me tell you what the deal is. I am going to make some changes here in the basement where the shoe room is at, where I have the setup at. Man, but let me tell you something. I've been so busy, and to top it off, I got a super busy week coming up even this week. I'm super busy. So with all of that being said, I'm off today. I'm gonna try to get some work done. I'm gonna try to knock out a little bit of work, and I won't be on camera that much, only because a lot of stuff that I got to do is off camera. But I just got this idea: if I set up 2 cameras, right, one facing here and one facing behind camera where I'm gonna be working at, I figured I can be showing y'all what I'm doing. But I'm making some changes here in a little setup. I got some work to do. Now let me tell you something. I work a lot, and today's the day off. So earlier I went to this delicious place called Snooze. Got them out here in Colorado. I don't know if they're everywhere, but they might be. But I went to this place called Snooze, had me a good delicious. I'll tell you, I had a delicious breakfast with the wife, man. I had delicious. J Merle, Ken Norton in the bill. What up, fam? I had me a delicious breakfast, and then after that I went to the chiropractor, so I got all adjusted, and man, I feel great, feeling good, and I'm off for work today. But I like having productive days, so I'm gonna clean up this space here. Now I'm gonna hook up. I'm working on it right now. I'm gonna hook up my other camera so y'all can kind of see what I'm working with. So thanks for tapping in. Y'all know I'm still on the road to becoming fully monetized, so I was gonna clean up this space anyway. I figured why not just turn on my camera and actually show y'all what I'm working on. So I won't be talking too much today. I probably won't be at the camera too much, but you're gonna be seeing me work. So thanks for tuning in. You know, if you got some questions, man, tap in. I'll stop by the computer from time to time, but man, I'm gonna get busy. Sneaker Tyler Radio in the build, man. What's up? What's good with y'all? Yo, let me tell you something. I haven't picked up a kick. I haven't purchased a kick in a while, so I'm feeling good, man. I haven't spent any money recently on those sneakers. All right, see, my camera's out there already. Zooming in on my face. Dupree. Hayes in the bill. Perp Hayes, what up, fam? What up? Yo, I ain't doing nothing, fam. I really ain't doing nothing. I'm about to make some changes here in the setup. I'm not changing here, let me move the camera. I'm not changing the setup right here. It's behind camera. I'm gonna a Sneaker Tyler with this, because I know y'all can't see it. From time to time I do these lives because it looks like I'm in like an actual room. And let me tell you something, because I'm about to show it anyway. I am in an unfinished basement. My basement is not finished. I just have my camera set up to where it looks like I'm in a sneaker room. I'm not. I'm in an unfinished basement. So Tyler, I still got to put those shoe boxes together, and I'm gonna put them behind where this camera is set up. So from time to time, after I get that set up the way I want it and I have an idea, I'm gonna get some lights and all that stuff. I'll have my clear containers kind of stacked up behind there. But let me finish setting this up real quick. And like I said, man, thanks for tapping in. I'm still on this road to monetization, man. I got like 700 and something hours to go. As of today, let me give you all a real time update. Let's see where I'm looking at with these hours. Let's see. But my place, like, no lie, man, like, I'm not like it's weird. I'm not OCD with anything or none of that stuff, right? And I'm not necessarily a clean freak, even though I do like things to be clean and in order. I do like that, but I'm not like a freak, like, oh, you must wipe this down because you touched it. However, I can tell y'all, my place down here, like where I'm at, it's an absolute mess. Like, it is. And so, like, I gotta clean it up. It's a mess. I've been working so much. Haven't had too much time to get on lives and all that stuff. I haven't made a long form video since, in like, I don't know, like 4 weeks now. I haven't made any long form content. I don't know, man. I've been busy, right? Life happens, you know, but, you know, I'm at the press in. Sticky Tyler said, I wore my LeBron 22 black label on Saturday for dinner. Yeah, them black labels are tough. I actually do like those black labels as well, man. That's what's up. That tease what is up. So shout out to everybody who's tapped in, man. Let me get this other camera. Let me see if I get this camera going. I probably won't be talking too much. I'll just stop by the mic and take a look and answer some questions, man. Life be lifing, man. You ain't never lie. Man, I was dealing with some situations to where, like, thank God, man, things are good at home, you know, here with the wife and everything. Things are great. Family's good. Kids healthy. Everybody's okay here. But, man, one of my friends, he was going through some relationship issues, and I found myself going over there a whole lot, you know, just trying to be there for them, helping them out. All right, so I'm going to turn some lights on so that it gets a little bit lighter in here. Let me get this camera going. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up two cameras, just like how I set up cameras like Clean Kicks. So I'm going to set up a camera to kind of show where I'm going to be working at, and you'll be able to kind of see two different angles, because I'm going to be just moving like nightstands and chairs, and you'll see this place is a mess. All right, let's see if I get this camera going. All right, camera's on. All right, share. All right, perfect. So y'all can kind of see what I'm working with here. TV, Xbox, whatever, all over there. Now this is what I'm talking about, like behind this camera. Man, I got so much to move. I got bowling balls on the floor. Man, I got so much to move around. All right, so let's get this set up. Let's start right here. Let's get that set up. All right, I'm gonna move some stuff around. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on camera too much, man. Shout out to everybody who's tapped. Hey, shout out to Purple Haze in the build, man. I appreciate the love, man. Good looking out. I am. He said, gotta grab a coffee, bro, for the grind, man. I appreciate you. Hey, Pre, I see what you did there. Coffee for the grind. I see what you did there, Pre. For the Yo, shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tapping in. Like I said, I'm just gonna be moving around. I got another camera set up here, so I'm gonna face this camera the other way and get this going. I'll be back, man. Y'all just I appreciate y'all. Let me get started. Now I'm also gonna mute my mic, because there's one thing about me. When I work, I like to listen to music, and I already know it'll get flagged. So I'll just unmute my mic when I get back. But yeah, man, I need to clean this place up. This place is crazy. All right, let me get this camera set up to where at least it's decent. See what's good. So I'm on a road to being fully monetized. Let me give y'all some hours to let you know where I'm at. If I can stream, no lie, if I can stream for like 2 hours, I'm gonna clean up, then I'll sit back down and kind of chop it up with y'all. I'm off for work today, so you know, I like being productive. It's a good feeling to be productive. So right now I have 3,358 hours out of 4,000. So let me tell y'all, man, because y'all been tapping in and showing love, y'all are we're on this journey together, man. I can't even say it's me, because I can do this all I want by myself. But if nobody's tapping in and watching this content, I'm doing it by myself, right? And I can't do it by myself. So shout out to all of y'all who are there. I definitely appreciate the support, because it's needed. Like it's needed. And the crazy part is, watch this. After I get monetized, that's crazy. As much work as I've put in, that's when it really starts, right? I'm not doing this to get monetized. But like, whew, all right, channel's done. You know, I get the kick back. Nah, man. I mean, the grind, right? You got to keep grinding. Anyway, that's enough talk. I'm gonna put this music on. I'm gonna change my cameras around so at least y'all can get some sort of a good view. And I'm just gonna start cleaning. And before I leave, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was watching a live the other day when I was cleaning up some dishes. I was listening to one of my homies, and I meant to like read the comments. So as I was going like this to read the comments, I accidentally swiped away from their live and went to another live. Man, I should have took a picture of this. I saw this chick. This chick had like 75 people. True story. Watching her sleep. She was literally sleeping on her channel. She blanked up and everything, and she was like on camera. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man, that's freaking genius. You can get paid in your sleep. So at least I'm gonna be cleaning up. Anyway, salute fam. John Palmer in the build. What up, John? What's good? What's good with you? Oh, he said somebody shouted me out last night. Tyler, okay. Asian chick. Is it telethon? That name's not ringing a bell. Telethon. Is that their channel? I wonder what they were on. Was it on YouTube? My wife and I did go to this jewelry event out here in Denver. Well, I don't live in Denver. Technically, I live in Centennial, but we went to this jewelry show. Oh, he said the Asian chick sleeping. Oh, that's hilarious. Nah, man, I was like, man, that's genius. Man, maybe I need a sleeping channel. But yeah, nah, I don't want y'all watching me sleep. I'll be farting in my sleep and everything. I don't even be sleeping. I'll wake up and cut one right off, look right at the camera. You know, I'll be out there knocked out, wake up, like, and just go back to sleep. Oh, telephony kicks. Yeah. Yeah, no, he be like, say, bro, these are bricks right here. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Shout out to telephony kicks, man. No, you ain't never lying. He be like, say, bro. nah, I'm gonna have to hit him up. Yo, we got my boy Major Swole Geek in the build. What up, fam? What's good with you? Zig in the build. What up? Xavier said, are you a girl? Man, like, Xavier, let me tell you something. If you can't look at me and tell that I'm all man, then this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share my OnlyFans with you, send you show you some other stuff to confirm all of this manliness. Yeah. Start with my feet. Show you this man feet. That's what I'm gonna do, just for you, Xavier. Yeah. I ain't playing with y'all. Yeah. Xavier, I ain't playing with you. Oh, I ain't. I'll even put on the deep voice just for you, Xavier. Everybody else, y'all don't listen to this. Xavier, this is for you. Yeah. We start that only feats. I'm gonna start an OF called Only Jordans. Oh, that's all I'm gonna wear. I'm just gonna have J's on my feet. That's it. Just gonna have J's. He said, show him the crust under the. Xavier, you want me to send you some clippings? I'm talking about pinky toe clippings. Yeah, I'll give you some pinky toe action. You know, the little long one, I don't get no attention. Yeah. All right. Let me get to cleaning up. I'm gonna mute my mic for a little bit because I'm gonna play some music. And of course, I'm gonna get freaking copywritten if I let it play over my mic. So I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna get some stuff done, man. Shout out on a serious tip, the Raptor Claws. On a serious tip, shout out to everybody who's here, man. I need these hours, so I'm gonna stream for at least 2 hours. We're getting at least 2, at least. Then we can talk about some kicks, some future releases, and talk about whatever you want to talk about. Let me clean up this setup here. Y'all have my mic muted because I don't want to get flagged. Over here getting it in though, man. Haven't you heard that Nas and Lauryn Hill? I think it's off of the King Disease too, called Nobody. You should check out that tune right there. Those are yeah, these are the for autism awareness. Ordered these joints off of Facebook. Show my support for autism. Pick those kicks up. All right, let me get back to it. Yo, TT, what up? What's good? Yo, fam, I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm just actually just cleaning up the spot, changing some stuff around in the back over here, kind of like behind camera. So I'm just making some changes to the spot, man. I got a bunch of stuff down here, and my area started getting cluttered. So I got bowling balls and nightstands and all types of stuff. So I'm gonna clean all of this stuff out here in the back. And then I picked up like this sofa table I got from one of my customers. He gave me a really good deal on it. I'm a mover. So I'm gonna put sofa table in the back with like 3 bar stools. And eventually, when I get these lights in, I'm gonna start doing like podcasts and stuff from the backside over there. It'll look really nice on camera. I know it looks all jacked up now, but I'm in an unfinished basement. I have my setup to where it looks like I'm in the room, but this is all unfinished basement over here. So I'm just doing like a little, yeah, this is all basement, unfinished too. Like, look at the ceiling. Look at this. This is all unfinished. I just learned how to set it up to where it looks like I'm in a actual room, but nah, man, I'm in an unfinished basement. Yes, sir. But anyway, thanks for tapping in, because like I said, I need hours, so I figure why not just turn my camera on while I get some work done. I'm mute my mic because I'm listening to music and I don't want to get flagged. Nah, not even half is finished. This is all unfinished, like all of it. So for sneaker purposes, right? Like whenever I have my camera set up, I have a cloth, like it's actually a curtain that I hang up right here in this corner right here. So I just kind of hang up a curtain or whatever, try to stop echo and all that good stuff. It just looks good on camera, but nah, this is all unfinished basement. So I'm slowly taking my setup. I'm just kind of moving my setup over so I can get into this corner right here. I gotta clean a lot of that stuff up. So I'll be back. I'm gonna mute my mic because I got music playing in the background, man. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. Do me a favor, just double tap that screen. I'm gonna be streaming for like 2 hours, so let me knock out this work that I gotta do, because today's my day off and I want to be productive. Then I'm gonna sit down. We talk about some kicks, man. We just kick it. You know how we do. We just kick it. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. He said his basement is unfinished too, and I use it now for my laundry room. Yeah. So on the other side, so like behind, I'm a drummer in church as well. So I got a drum kit, my bench, a lot of my dumbbells, all my exercise stuff is behind my sneaker setup over here. It all kind of wraps around right to this other side that you can see on that other camera. But behind here, I got a whole, it's a pretty big basement actually. Man, as of right now, man, so for where I'm at now, I have 2 rugs. Man, it's so ghetto. It's like all mismatch. I have 2 rugs on the floor what I'm standing at now. And as you can see from this camera, this is all, it's still exposed flooring there. But from here, I just have 2 rugs. My basement's getting kind of cluttered, so I got to move some stuff around. As I move stuff behind over here, that's that sofa table I'm talking about right there. I got to stand it up in the air. I just got to move some stuff around so I can keep cleaning it up. All right, I'll be back. Yo, TT, I feel you on that. And to be honest with you, there's nothing wrong with that at all. My bad. Let me turn this music. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm gonna be doing a little overhaul myself because once I get this channel fully monetized and set up properly, I'm gonna start another channel called like Kicking Stocks or something along that line. But anyway, I'm gonna be talking about how I sell my kicks and invest into the stock market. You know, not a financial advisor. I'm just gonna be sharing my portfolio and just kind of starting a different portfolio from the ground up. Show people how to make money in the stock market from investing. So there's nothing wrong with downsizing and all that stuff, fam. Straight up. I'm about to do it myself. Yo, King Midas in the bill. What up, fam? I'm over here cleaning up, man. I'm gonna chop it up a little bit later. I'm gonna be on this live for at least like 2 hours, at least. I'm gonna put some work in today, but I got a camera facing this other side. I got some plans. My space started getting a little messy, so I'm just cleaning it up. I'll move the stuff out, and I got a 7-foot table. It's probably about 7 feet. You can kind of see it right here. I got it standing up on the side, but I'm gonna move that table. It's like a sofa table, and I'm gonna put it back over here and kind of have it set up a little bit differently. But shout out to King Midas, man. Congrats on hitting 3K subs. I see you, fam. Stay up, man. Do your thing. Proud of you. We got Trig in the building. What up, fam? What's good with you, fam? I'm over here cleaning up, man. Just moving some stuff around or whatever the case is. I see you tapped in. What up, what up? I got some music playing in the background, so in order not to get copywritten and flagged, I'm just muting my mic. But yeah, man, I'm going to chop it up a little bit later on some kicks. I'm just straightening up right now at the moment. Good looking out. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. Appreciate you.
off in your car or your closet.
I bet. I just got that table laid in there. Which one's in the way? Yeah, this one. I'm over here sweating like it's nobody's business. What up, man? Shout out to everybody who's tapped in, man. I'm gonna talk about some kicks later. I just have to move some stuff around, man. Clean up. Kind of give you all a little idea of what I'm working with. Just put in this table. Man, it's hot. Sambre in the bill. What up, Sambre? Let's talk some kicks later, man. I was off today, and I like having a productive day, so I started cleaning up the space down there. It's actually coming along pretty nice, but I'm gonna be on for a little bit, man. I'm just gonna straighten up, taking the time to clean up, get the spot looking nice, and we're gonna talk some kicks here a little bit later. Thanks for tapping in, though, bro. All right, I am pretty much done, man. This feels great. Feel like I got some stuff accomplished. So I done cleaned up this whole corner over here. This whole corner, this whole back wall. This is all kind of like behind camera. So it's behind this camera. Now I got some more space. So I'm gonna start shooting like some podcast stuff, like all over here. Throw some lights up or whatever. Get that ambiance going. I think I'm gonna clean some kicks. Johnny, what up? Johnny in the build. What up? What up? Good looking out, man. Yeah. I had to get this place right, man. It started to look a little messy. I'm not one of those clean freaks, even though I do like things decently and in order. My space down here just started getting like piled up. I got sneakers that I copped that I never did a review on. I just had stuff all over the place. I'm like, man, let me straighten up. What up, Johnny? What you got going on? What's the plan? What's the deal? I'm gonna be on live for a little bit. I think I'm gonna clean up some kicks. Fall vibes 100. I think we'll clean some kicks up. I don't have that much to clean. Today I wore my SB Navy 4s. My flu games got dirty yesterday. I was working a jewelry event with my wife, and I was walking in some rocks and dirt and all that stuff. So I could clean up some flu games. Man, I don't think I have anything else to clean. We'll see that. I think I'm gonna do some cleaning though. Yes, sir. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate you. I'll be right back. I gotta move this stuff over just a little bit. Good thing I caught that. Dropped my camera. All right, boom. see how this joint look. All right, let me get some light in here. I ain't got that many pairs to clean up. I bowl. I'm a bowler, and I bowl in Jordans. I like these because they got like a foam outside, so they're gonna get dirty again. But I'm just gonna clean them up real quick. I ain't gonna go crazy on them because they're bowling shoes. But let me move my light real quick. Gonna brush them down. Definitely change out the clean these up. John said, I never bowl in bowling shoes. Yeah, you and I both. I'll be bowling in Jordans, man, and it's funny because I'm like a bowler. And people come up to me like, are those like actual bowling shoes? I'm like, no, they're Jordans. I'm like, you can do that? And I'm like, yeah, according to the USBC. According to the USBC, as long as you have a pair of shoes that is committed towards bowling, you can use any shoe you want, and as long as you don't scuff up the approach or the lane. So you can bowl in a stiletto, as long as you can bowl in a Croc, a Yeezy slide. You can bowl in anything you want to. My camera's acting up. There you go. All right, hopefully y'all got a decent view there. All right, let me clean this up, man. Get some stuff out. What you got planned, John? What you doing right now? What you got up? I'm like all over the place, you know what I mean? I took the bulk of the stream cleaning up, and it looks really good down here. Now I'm happy. Now eyes are happy. Go over some kicks a little bit later. Yo, have you copped anything recently? And what's your thoughts on those Jordan 5s, man? The soft pinks, the 35th anniversary joints. What's your take on them joints? I have not picked them up yet. I am legit like running out of cleaner. That's crazy. right. Those look pretty good. Yeah, 100, fam. I agree with that. Absolutely do. Cleaning my joints. These kicks right here, I guess they see a decent amount of rotation between these and the white cement 4s. I'll wear these two a lot. Man, I still haven't worn my cave stones yet. Need to break those out. Nice kick for the fall. I keep saying it. These are coming out really good. I didn't realize how dirty they were. I was on a stream the other day and I pulled these out for something. I was comparing these to the pine green SB4s. I was like, man, I need to tighten up that toe cap on these. They're looking good now. Way better. Good. Yo, Josiah Key is in the build. What up, fam? Josiah Key said YouTube hating. He didn't get a notification. I know it'd be like that sometimes, man. There's actually a lot of content creators out there kind of making videos on this topic. Overall, just in general, it doesn't really matter. You know, if you're a big channel like Mr. Beast and Ryan Trahan and all them other guys, you know, it don't really matter what you drop, you're gonna get views, you know, when you got millions of, you know, followers and all that stuff. But people making it's been a big topic, you know, saying that viewership is just down just overall. And even with, it's hard to captivate somebody's attention nowadays. There's a lot of faceless channels, AI channels. You know, there's people out there that got the software, man, where they're just making a faceless channel. You know, and as AI gets better, it's not going to be recognizable. Now it's kind of, you know, recognizable only because Like they don't be having like the most human sounding voices. The content's good. They were like, "Are you tired of the same old same? Well, let me show you how you can switch up your daily lifestyle." It's like, but once they get that voice down packed, man. Hey, yo, John, that's still dope. John said he found them at Burlington B grades last week, but I didn't see any flaws. Yeah, that's what's up. That's dope. No box though for $99. Yeah, I've seen a few people. There was some videos floating around with these navies, these SB navies, and what else they had? I think they had Rare Air 4s that they either picked up from like Ross or Burlington or something like that. But hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get a pair of these joints right here because they're available or whatever. It's not a bad kick to throw on foot, man. I mean, I like this. I like this kick. I guess the only people I can see that don't like it is if they're like, I'm not a Dodger fan or any type of blue team that they would associate this with. Like someone might be like, I'm not a Giants fan or whatever team, Cowboys, whatever team that they can probably associate, a blue color with. I can see them saying I'm good on that. But other than that, I mean, this shoe is actually pretty clean. Let me put it this way: for you to have an SB4, for it to be 2025, you get your hands on an SB4. I would literally take this SB4 over a lot of other 4s that even dropped this year. I would. Would I take it over a white cement 4? No, I wouldn't. But I would take this over other 4s that are available. Let me clean this next one up real quick. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in. What have you copped? Have you copped anything recently? Let me know. Man, I've gone, no lie. I've gone a few weeks, man. Copless. I've been copless within the past couple of weeks. I was going to grab those soft pink 5s. Those Air Jordan 5, those anniversary, their 35th anniversaries. Yeah, I didn't get them yet. So, waiting on that juicy deal. Oh, have y'all noticed this? Like, my camera's not gonna catch, but right inside the air unit, that don't be getting dirty. It be getting dirty. don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Good looks, fam. These are the laces. I took these from the I think these are the Rare Air 1. I believe those are the Rare Air 1 laces. That's where I think I took those from. I know the camera's not picking it up too well, but this was darker than what it's supposed to be, so I got that. Brought it back to life there. I know the camera just don't show it. The closer I bring it, it seems like the darker it gets, but yeah, they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty good. I'm gonna clean up some flu games. Other than that, that's all I had. That's all I've worn this week. I had a really busy, man. When I tell you I've been busy, because I've been trying to go live as much as possible and all that, man. I have been busy. All right, man. I got my flu games looking right. That is it. I don't have anything else to clean up. You wipe this down and I'll get this camera up out of here. What is good, man? Who is looking forward to anything? Any sneakers coming up that anybody is looking forward to? Like I said, I haven't copped a shoe in a couple of weeks, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's actually it's been very relaxing to say the least. I haven't picked up anything new in a little minute. I'm about to go through some shoe list here. Off the top of my head, I know just to name a few at the top, we have, obviously, I'm gonna shoot my shot for the Travis. Chicago 1 lows. We'll get those. I need to spin the block for those Nigels. Those Jordan 1 Better Time Nigel Sylvesters. I'm gonna spin the block for those, man. I like that kick. I'm gonna go pick those up. We're talking about Gamma 11s, Black Hat 4s. I will grab those the red Air 11s, but that's gonna I think those are gonna sit personally, so I'm not worried about those. Bugs Bunny 8s. No, we still got a few things circulating. Let's put up a list, because I'm sure I'm missing something out there. Let's see what we got going on. Rob T in the bill, what up? You say, yo, what up, man? Damn, I'm late. How long you been on? Hope you're doing well. Good looking out. It's been a little minute, man. Man, life, when I tell you life has been lifing, and I mean, let me start off by saying, number one, I'm good. So thanks for asking. I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. So that's the first thing. But I've been busy with work, and a few of my peoples, man, like some close personal friends, just been having like relationship issues. So I've been going over, man, helping people out and being there for other people, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't been able to get up on here, which is weird. I just, man, between work and just life, things have just been busy. So I'm trying to get back into the groove of things, being back on the line. And even with me saying that, the next couple of days, I have a really busy work schedule. Like this week is it's just busy. It is what it is. But I'm good. I'm good. How you doing? I'm well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm about to pull up a list here. Have you copped anything recently? Rob T, I was like, no lie, I'm about 3 weeks in and I haven't copped anything new. And it's crazy because I was gonna go for those I'm just waiting to get a juicy deal on them. Those anniversary fives, the soft pink joints, and I'm just waiting to see if I can get a juicy deal on them. Other than I haven't copped anything new. Yeah, I haven't copped anything new. It's actually a little relieving too, to be honest with you. Cleaning up a little bit, man, just wiping the space down. I'm put up a little list here because I'm pretty sure there's some things that's missing. But what I'm looking forward to personally would be, if I can get my hands on those fragment one lows, cool. If not, no biggie. I know those voodoos are coming out. Me personally, I'm not touching them, even though I actually think it's a nice looking shoe. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm not touching the voodoos. So I know people looking forward to those. Jordan 1 lows, Bugs Bunny 8s, Gamma 11s, Black Cat 4s. Yo, I even like those. I've been talking about the shoe. I like the Family Affair. Yeah, I missed on the Tokyos. Now, don't get me wrong. I do want some Tokyo 5s. There's no doubt about it. I do want a pair of those. Didn't hit on those joints. But you're right. I actually would like me some Tokyos. All right, let me take these gloves off and pull up a list here. But I've been on for 2.5 hours. I don't have too many views on this particular stream, but then again, I'll be honest with you, I was cleaning up. I was not active. I wasn't talking to people and all that stuff. I was cleaning up my space. I'll plug my camera back up, kind of show you what I was working on here. I'm gonna take it out the I'm gonna take it out the tripod here. But I was so behind camera where I'm at. So behind camera over here, man, all of this is all out of order. So I straightened up this whole back wall over here and put a table over there, and I'm gonna start doing like a live stream. I'm gonna start live streaming from back over there, all back in this area. So I was literally like cleaning up, just moving stuff around. So it wasn't like an exciting thing to do. I figured, let me just turn my camera on. Why not? All right, let me pull up a list. Let me get a list up. Wow, that's crazy. He said, I'm mad like a week or two. I got a random email from Union for Tokyo's, and I must have been minutes low because only tiny sizes were left. Wow. I think one of the biggest flops I've had, and I ended up copping them, but back then your boy had to tap that resale market. But one of the biggest flops I had, let me see if I can pull it up real quick, because this one is embarrassing. see if I can pull it up. Yeah, this one is bad. I ain't gonna lie, this one is bad. Missed it. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. It's so bad. I want to find it. Wait, hold up. Nah, it's before that. All right, where you at? Yeah, I need to. Man, I'm so bad with checking my email. Terrible at it. All right, here we go. This is an EA from JD Sports that I missed. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad one. Which I ended up hitting the just a bad one. If I can get it to zoom in. Yep, I missed EA on Lost and Founds. Boom. Had it sitting there, and yeah, I don't know what I was doing. Missed out on some Lost and Founds, and that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. And that was on 11/17/22. So this is in 2022, November 17th. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Oh, yo, I'm not even gonna lie. I realized it like a year later. I was going through like all of my JDEA because I was talking to somebody out. No lie, I was actually kind of complaining about EA a little bit. And I was like, with all of the points that I have, I don't really be getting the EA like that. And then I went through my email and I was like, yo, I got mad EA. For some reason, I just didn't get a notification for it, but it's sitting in my email. Guilty, completely guilty. That one. All right, let's put up a list. Oh yeah. It was like a year later. I was like, oh snap. Because this whole time I was complaining, I was like, yo, I got mad. At the time, I had like 40,000 points. And I'm like, how do I got all these points? And I'm not even getting EA because, you know, there's a whole bunch of theories. It depends on how many points you got. Then there's other people that's like, man, I got like 3,000 points and I'm always getting EA. So you know how these systems work. So I was complaining about it. And then I went through my email and I was like, I've been getting EA on it. I just haven't known, which is crazy. All right, let me pull up a list real quick. Maybe I'll go over the nice kicks. I seem to be liking nice kicks list more and more. The only thing I'd be off are the dates, but whatever. I guess I can figure dates out. Jordan. Let's try new releases. Some of these are looking brutal. Alright. Let's share a screen. Nah, that's the crazy part. It wouldn't even go in the spam. Yeah, and on the app, it wouldn't even show the EA, but apparently, I don't know, it's weird. And that happened to me with at DSG. I hit on a pair of, and I didn't even care about it because I just literally I walked into the store and grabbed them. But DSG did me dirty too. I hit a raffle, like a draw on DSG, and these are for um the Fire Red Fives, right? The Black Tongue. So they were readily available, but I hit on a draw with DSG and I got the email. I got a screenshot. Congratulations, you have scored or whatever. And then when I went back into the app, it's like everything just disappeared. Like everything went away. It was weird. Everything was gone. But thank God that shoe was just readily available anyway, so it didn't really matter. I just went to the store and picked it up from somewhere else. You said JD's supposed to always send these app messages and they never work. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Alright, let me zoom in a little bit. Alright, let's take a peek, see what we got going on. I don't be getting down on like any of these Tatums. I'm about to say Tatums. Oof. I'll get down on any of these Tatums, but however, the colorway is nice. Looks like a green glow colorway here. Whoops, my bad. Wrong button. What we got? Tatum 4 green glow. It's not like I don't think these Tatums are moving anyway, but truth be told, I don't even think like people, generally speaking, I don't think people like green glow or anything. I do, but I don't think people do. I like the green glow 1s, the green glow 3s, and whatever other green glows I have. I like them. We got some Jordan 14 Golfs. Y'all know that the Ferrari 14s is my very first 14, and they're super comfortable and they're lightweight. It's a good shoe. I actually like 14s. But these are some golf joints. Now these right here, I'm actually feeling these joints right here. These Family Affair, these Jordan 3. I was cracking a joke saying I was gonna call these the undefeated 3s, or I'll put a pink lace. I'll put pink laces in here and call them the Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggies. The Kermits and Piggies. But I actually like these joints right here. I do believe that these will sit pending stock numbers, but I do believe these will be readily available. So if I can get a juicy deal on these, I definitely would like to pick these up. I did see the PlayStation fam. I did see that. I know Jay went for them. He didn't hit on them, but Jay went for them. Them PlayStation B-Box, man. He said they got some raffles up. There's a 3-pack for $750. Crazy. Real crazy. John Parham shouting out John. Rob T shouting them out back. What up? So yeah, man, I actually like these. All right, here go the Voodoos. Like I said, I know a lot of people are looking forward to these as well. I think it's a nice kick. I actually really do think these Voodoos is a nice kick. I'm just not messing with them in particular. But I like the way it looked. We got an upside down tag right there on the tongue. The Nike swoosh is upside down. We got the Nike swoosh right there on the toe cap, right towards the front. We got the whole Frankenstein deal going on, the exposed stitching. Got the skull right there and the swoosh. That back tab right there flips up. This joint is fire. I ain't gonna lie, the joint is nice. Got some writing here on the side. Is this all glow in the dark from that Wings logo on the back with that flips up? And then look at that insole, got the Zion there. Last day for those purple Nike Zellerfield 1002 if you're interested. I'm gonna pass on that purple. Said the Zions are doing decent numbers too, money wise. So you got like a two-tone colorway here on each shoe. Rope laces. Yeah, it looks nice. I wonder if does it show? I wonder if that's a glow in the dark. It looks like it's glow in the dark material. I'm just not noticing that they got a little button there on that skull. Nice clean box. Okay, two-tone there. I like that box. Bunch of different laces. Got the Skizzles. Okay, he's hearing hey John, have you heard any stock numbers? Rob said I'm hearing a crap ton of stock on the Zions. Rob T said I might go for the Zions for personal. I'll have to make a game time decision. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like the way they look. I ain't gonna hold you. But I'm passing on them. Materials, everything, man. I actually like the way they look. So boom, we got the Zions coming out. These Voodoos. Says October 29th. Now, one thing about Nice Kicks is sometimes their dates be a little wonky. But these will be telling for 160. Nice kick. We got some more Tatums here. We got a woman's Cozy Girl. I think it's a nice looking colorway, but the woman can have it. That's even if they made extended sizes in these, I won't touch them. Did anybody mess with those? The Jordan 1, the green. What do you call those green ones that just dropped? But they did make those in extended sizes. Anybody mess around with those? Materials gonna look nice. I didn't touch them. Nice looking shoe though. All right, now we're talking about November 5th. So we have the Rare Air 11s, Deep Royal Fire, Deep Royal Blue, Fire Red, Sail, Black Muslin. We noticed that the Rare Air 11s. Rare 11s, I like these. I'm gonna go ahead and cop these. I do like the fact that we have Jordan on the right there on the eye stays, on the eyelets, heading downwards. What I didn't necessarily care for, not like it's gonna deter me from picking them up, but I didn't. If they would have left it just Jordan going straight down, but I believe on the opposite, on the inside, yeah, they reversed it going upward. I guess, whatever. This is gonna peel off. That 2-3 on the back will peel off. If you rock these enough. Expect that to happen. I am kind of intrigued to see how these letters on the eyelids here, to see like if that's just glued on, which it probably is, but just like how the 2-3 on the back here will fall off, if you rock these enough, those letters will probably fall off too over time, depending on how it's attached. So if that's not stitched in, yeah, that'll fall off too. I like this. I like this translucent outsole as usual. The high cut patent leather, I like it. It's a clean shoe. I'll pick it up. Throw some blue or some red laces up in there. Yeah, I'd pick it up. Yes, I do believe I can get a juicy deal on these 11s. I don't see these making any noise, to be honest with you. The 11s that I can see making some noise would be Gamma 11s, and if they give us a ton of stock, but at the moment, I would say any 11 throughout all the 11s that they've been giving us, with that whole city pack and throughout all of those 11s, and we got like a woman's 11 coming out, but I don't see any 11s making any noise except for Gamma 11s. But let's see, because I think that City Pack's gonna be in those lists. Yeah, these taxi 12s. I like 12s. I'm gonna have to mess around with these. I really am. November 8th, so I got a couple of days. Get my money right. I did say about these 12s. I did say, obviously, depending on stock numbers, I can see these 12s being a little available as well. But before I put my foot in my mouth, let me see. Let's take a peek at these 12s real quick. I'm just curious on what they're doing. Let's see what these are doing. Guess that site's down. It ain't working. It's not terrible. For these to be dropping, when are these dropping? November 8th, if this number is correct. 312, these are retailing for 210, so they're a little about $100 right now if you grab them early. They're not going for anything crazy. So obviously, depending on stock numbers, and I'm kind of basing these off of two things: the flu game 12s, and I'm also basing it off of the French blues. Because to my knowledge, the French blues were sitting. Obviously, the flu games were sitting. So I know the taxis are different. I would agree with that. The taxis do hit different. I will be picking these up. But just going off of the 12s that we have gotten recently, there hasn't really been any 12s that has made any noise. So I don't. Pending stock numbers, I can see these joints kind of being available. It'd be crazy if it was, but I can see it. I won't be surprised if they sat. Or maybe the largest size, maybe like the Bigfoot gang will go ahead and eat these up, and the smaller sizes will sit. I guess that could be a possibility as well. Let me see what Rob T got here. Honestly, it might be smart going for juicy deals, and the price of sneakers going up in years to come. These juicy deals will be worth more. I agree with that. Don't laugh. I bought my first Labubu thing today. Tops Chrome Labubu pre-order for the hell of it. LOL. Yeah, nah, I know I giggled. But nah, like, bro, I'm not even laughing at it, man. Like, hate to lose. One of my boys out in Florida, his name is Joel. He sent me a nice little video today about botting and how botting works. And so I learned a lot about botting and all that stuff. And obviously, this guy was like, Pokemon cards are like the big thing right now. So, no, I ain't mad at you at all, to be honest with you. I ain't mad at you at all. Fernando, what up? What's good? What's good with you? What up? What up? All right, let me get back to. Is it Nice Kicks? All right, boom. So yeah, we got taxis coming out. Let's take a look at these things, man. I mean, these joints is clean. If you like 12s, I don't know why you wouldn't like this colorway. Got the gold looking eyelets or eye stays there. I know back in the day they used to make those things with like metal, and now it's going to be plastic, but it's still nice. You can't be mad at this colorway right here. These joints is fire. Can't be mad at it. Said, yep, sold out fast. They're made for tops and already selling for like triple the retail. Yo, see, you can't be mad at that. They're trading cards. All right, boom. Let's run through this real quick. Let's run through. All right, so now here goes one of the 11s that I was talking about. How we're getting a ton of Jordan 11s. So here goes the Pearl pair. Now, if it wasn't for, I don't think these pearls are like are bad. It's a woman's. I'm gonna tell you the pair I don't really care for is like the Tokyo pair or something like that. But it's a woman's shoe. I mean, whatever. 230 is a little bit too steep for my blood. All right, Chicago One Lows. We know what these are. We're looking at November 15th. We tell them for 140. Yeah, this is a Mando. We're gonna pick those up. Chicago One Lows. Shadow 10s. I forgot about these 10s. 210. If I can cop a pair of these, I'd Rob T. Would you pick these up? I would actually cop these 10s right here. I like the way this look. I like the way these look. So that's crazy because you see, I don't. Let me see. Jordan Brand is going into the vault for 2025 and rumored to release the Air Jordan 10 Shadow with the leather toe cap. You see, I don't know that much about 10s. I mentioned this on the live with Jay, and I asked him. I was like, "What other 10s? What other 10s have the toe cap on them besides the steel?" And there was like none. So here it does say it's rumored release of the Jordan 10 Shadow with the leather toe cap. So I'll be curious to see if they put that toe cap on there. But yeah, I would like to add these into the collection. This person said, "You look like Bang Chan from Stray Kids." I don't know who that is, but you know, I'm not surprised. My whole life, man, I've always been told I look like somebody else. People be getting on here to me I look like Dr. Dre, Mike Tyson, and 50 Cent, and all that. So I'm not surprised. But thanks for tapping in, though. Shout out. How much for the Shadow 10s? What are we looking at? 210, I believe. Yep, 210, November 19th. That's my wife's birthday, November 19th. All right, so then we go into the city pack. I ain't gonna click on none of these. Y'all already know what the city packs are. It's 3 of them. So this is the H-Town pair right here. That's a hard pass. I like the way this Las Vegas one look. I ain't gonna lie. I do like the way this looks. But they've given us something different on all these joints. But I do like the way this looks. I like the fact that it's a darker midsole right here. Rob T say he looks nothing like. Well, I guess not. Rob T knows who that is. I do like that Vegas pack, and then we got the 285, the Houston pack, or whatever. But you know what? I mean, look, if anybody likes these, you're going for them, more power to you. The only one I actually like is that little purple joint. But here goes more 11s. I think all of those will be readily available. The only way it's not gonna be available is if they make like, I don't know, some ridiculous low stock. That's the only way I really see those selling. Other than that, they'll be available. Woman, champagne, and oyster. This looks almost like a pure money 3 with some colors added to it, or like a craft 3. Nice for the ladies, ain't nothing I'll touch. We do got a blue, maybe like a translucent outsole. That looks dope clean. It's gonna look nasty dirty, and we got some gold hits on it. Other than that, it's like a pure money 3. All right, now we got Black Cat 4s. We're looking at November 28th. Retailing for $220. I'm glad these pictures are starting to look nicer. Privacy Badger based Instagram widget. I'm glad the pictures are starting to look a little bit nicer because I don't know, the mock-ups on them were looking pretty bad actually. Of course, we got the Nike Air on the backside here. All black shoe, black on black on black on black. Rob T, if you've heard November 18th, I mean, it's possible. One bad thing about Nice Kicks is I've noticed that their dates be a little off, so I definitely don't trust their dates. I've even seen their prices be off just a little bit sometimes too. But 220 sounds about right. And here they're showing November 28th, but of course, that could be off. Now this pair right here, this China pair, I called it a Tokyo 11, but yeah, this China pair right here, I think this is like an easy no look pass. And maybe somebody might like this, but I mean, they just put like beads and they got some sort of embroidered dragon or rat or so, I don't know. They got something on the tongue here. Let's see what we got. Air Jordan 11 is set to release holiday 2025. A season long of the Jordan 11s. There, okay. The very limited Air Jordan 11 China will release exclusively through Jordan Brand and Nike digital channels and in-store select retail locations in China on December 1st, 2025. That's cool. China can have them. Check out the photos below. Yeah, this is easy pass for me. If I'm not mistaken, I think this has like a leather where the patent leather is at. I think this is like all leather. Oh yeah, hard facts. China can have the China can have them. Y'all got it. Y'all can have these. And like I said, I don't know why like it's not showing like all of the pictures that they normally have for them, because the tongue has like this embroidered whatever on there. But yeah. All right, boom. Smoky Mauve. I'm on my year 6s. Oh man, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like a 6. I do like a 6, but man, can like Ahmad get away from this color? Goodness gracious. Can they back away from it just a little bit? But anyway, diffused top camo rose, 225 December 5th, 225 for this Ahmad 6. I mean, you know, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about? I hate to complain like that because I love Ahmad Manier, because we already know like materials and everything on it. The Ahmad Manier Jordan 6 XP Smoker Mob is rumored to be released on December 5th by Sneakers select retailers for $225. Check out photos below. I mean, you already know it's an Ahmad. I mean, it's gonna be nice, right? But man, if they can just step away from that colorway, they keep giving us this violet, burgundy, you know, whatever, red, bloody red, whatever. Just man, they need to chill with that color. But it does say it's rumored to release, so it could be something else. Hopefully it is. I'm tired of that color. Of course, we got these Gamma 11s. These are set to release December 13th. Don't hold me to any of these dates because, like I said, Nice Kicks is known for having bad dates on here. 230, a little steep for these 11s, but totally worth it. If you like an 11, I'm sure you're gonna like a Gamma 11, a Bread 11, Space Jam 11. You're gonna like them all. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. This is gonna be a Mando pickup. I don't know how stock is gonna be looking on these. We might get a ton of them. To my defense, I don't think any 11 this year or last year, could have even been the year before, has made any noise. If I go off a couple of 11s, I can go off the top of my head. It's gonna be the Columbia, so like the Legend Blue 11s, the Columbia 11s, those sat. The Gratitude 11s, those sat. We got Rare Air 11s coming out. I don't think they're gonna make any noise, but these gammas are different, so it's, you know, it's yeah. I would like to bring these home. There's no doubt about it. Can't go wrong with a Gamma 11. Look at this. Beautimus. The Air Max 90 Grateful Dead. When do those come out? I can look that up. Right now, I clicked on specifically like a Jordan list, so it's not gonna tell me that. But I can look those up for sure. Grateful Dead Air Max 90s. I'll give those a look. All right. I don't want to go into next year. Okay, now these Bugs Bunny 8s. The 24th. All right, he said they're up on raffle. All right. On sneakers. All right, Bugs Bunny 8s. I know how people feel about Bugs Bunnies. They're some people's top 8s, right? Barring stock numbers, once again, I can see it happening. I have no clue what's gonna happen, but I can see Bugs Bunny 8s doing better numbers or more numbers than the Aqua 8s, and which is weird because people were excited for Aqua 8s, but if I'm not mistaken, they're still available even right now. But yeah, these are gonna have to come home too. They are. Yeah, they're gonna have to come home. Yeah, that's gonna have to come home. Yeah. Yep. All right, so we got Bugs Bunny 8s coming, and it's December 20th. Wolf Gray 5s. All right, so now we're already in January 26th, so I'll cut it right there because now we're going to 26. Why do I feel like we didn't see nothing about these Travies, right? Like nothing at all with fragments, and that's with nice kicks. All right, let me just go to release dates real quick because I feel like there's stuff missing from here. Haha. Say John probably already got his hands on some fraggies already. John M. Per Pace. All right, we got these Jordan 40 Heritage. We're looking at October 16th. No, that's old. That already went down. Let me see what's popping up on here. All right, we got some. You see, now because the date did. You see, but just as an example, how you showing me October 20th? That's today. Today's the 20th. What are y'all doing? That's why I told you the dates be wonky. I'm not gonna focus on dates on these. All right, now I'm already in 26. Like what? So we just go from October. Man, what is going on here? Look at the dates here. October 18th. The fur. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Jordan 1 fur. All right, so look at the date here. We got the spooky season. We got the John 3s. Boom, October 25th. Right, we're on page 4. I go to page 5. Boom. We jump up to May 2nd, 2026. What is this? 26. Yeah, this ain't gonna be the best spot. This ain't gonna be it. Of 70%. You got a pair locked in 70%. Hey, 70% is not bad, brother. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Well, shoot, man, I am 3 hours into the live stream, man. Shout out to everybody who has tapped in. I appreciate y'all. If you didn't catch it earlier, I will go through and say it again. Let me show y'all and tell you how I'm looking hour-wise from becoming fully monetized. Let me see. As of, because there's a 5-day delay, so as of October 15th, I have 3,358 hours. I was doing some stuff with the wife yesterday, doing a little jewelry event with her. I don't know where my book's at, but I have 3358. I officially need 642 hours to become fully monetized, and I could not have gotten there without y'all, right? Couldn't have even done this. When I first started this journey, I think I was at like 2,200 hours. So just to put that into perspective, in a little bit over a month, I'm up like 1,100 hours, which is insane because I have not been able to do this whole time of me having this channel within that 1 year time frame. So I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for that. Straight up, like straight love. I mean, like just straight love. I am close, 600 and something hours away. Now, Rob, I lose hours every day, and I have it written down because I cleaned up. I don't know where my book's at. I don't have my book right here, but I lose hours every day, but I gain hours every day. So as long as I'm gaining more than what I'm losing, you know, however how that looks, even if I break even, I'm cool with that. It's gonna keep going up. It will keep going up. You said those playlists came in clutch. You ain't never lied because y'all been tapping into the playlist because I get to see like who's watching what. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Straight up. Yep. Yep. I lose hours from the days I passed a year ago. Spot on. You know, I've been I'm gonna start hosting more lives for like smaller channels or whatever the case is. For people that's looking to like, you know, get their hours up because one thing that I have done only because I researched the mess out of all of this stuff. Like anything that I'm interested in, I research it like hard body. Shorts, YouTube shorts can be, unless you are establishing like a short channel, you'll notice I took all of my shorts down. I didn't delete them. I did what's called unlist them so they like people just can't see them, but I can always relist them and just whatever. But I mean, I got shorts, man, that has done very well. I got shorts. I wouldn't say it has gone viral, but they've gone like 10,000, 18,000 views and all that stuff. But it doesn't count towards your monetization. So it's almost like a bragging right of you can get a lot of subscribers off of a short. You can get a lot of views off of a short, but you can get monetized off of shorts. But you're supposed to get like they want you to get like 10 million views in like 3 months. So unless you go like straight viral, it's gonna be difficult to go viral on shorts anyway. So I just put shorts aside. I say that to say I get credit for, so anyone who's watching my live streams and anyone who's watching my long form videos, I'm getting, it's almost like double dipping. I get credit for both of those. But if for all the people that's been watching my shorts like crazy, well, I don't get no credit for it anyway. So kind of passed away on those. To keep it up, you said a lot of sneaky YouTubers leaving or moving on to something else. Yeah, man, because the content's been dry, like flat out. Like I don't know if it's sneaker fatigue or whatever, but a lot of people are leaving the space. You know what I'm saying? So I will keep it up, man. I mean, I'm passionate about it. You know, I like talking about it. So, but I am gonna have some other channels. So I'm not gonna neglect this channel, but yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of things. Let's see, the weekday morning lives are just Roscoe at this point. And he does sports cars. Yeah, I've been seeing that. He does like these rips or whatever. Yeah, I get the feed on that. There's somebody else I follow. I don't know why I can't think of. If you heard of BG Kicks, he pretty much goes live every day. And man, I don't know why I'm forgetting his brother. He's from New York. Man, how come I not think of his name? There's someone else I follow. He pretty much, yep, rips, yep. He pretty much be going live as well. But you're right though. People are leaving the space, people aren't happy, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? When it comes to like certain things, and when I say certain, I mean like a very high percentile, this is just life in general. The only people who fail at things, man, are just the ones that give up, just to be honest with you. I'm not saying that to disrespect anybody who's been in this space for a long time, like the vintage. I mean, he's been successful, right? So I'm not taking shots at nobody. I'm not talking about the people that has legitimately made it and was like, hey, I'm moving on to something else. I'm talking about just in general, like the only people who fail are like the ones that quit and give up. You know what I mean? The thing about quitting, not for those people. I'm just talking about outside of people who found success. It's like digging. It's like mining. You know what I mean? Like let's say you're mining for something. Let's just use gold because it's a popular thing to say. But like, man, like you could have dug a hole like 27 feet, right? and found like little pieces of gold here and there, but not enough, to motivate you to keep going. So you put the axe down and you're like, yeah, I'm good. Let me dig somewhere else. Then you dig somewhere else. You go 27 feet. Like, I ain't nothing here. Let me dig somewhere else. You go 27 feet. And you know what I mean? And you just kind of keep moving around. And you put in all of this work. The whole point is you could put 27 feet here, 27 feet there, 27 feet in this hole, 27 feet in that hole, 27 feet there. You just, and you did put in work. But gold is at 30 feet. It's at 30. That's where gold is at. It's at 30. And instead of you putting 27, 27, 27, 27, 20, all these holes that you got all over the place, you just shaking your head saying, man, there's nothing here. Man, if you just would have done an extra 3 feet, man, you'd be striking gold. Everywhere you dig, you're striking gold. So that's the only reason I say the only people that truly failed are the ones that quit. I'm not talking about the successful people. I'm talking about the people that just get burnt out and be like, man, this ain't working. So there's a part of me that truly believe, like, I just got to put that work in, and when I finally get monetized, which will happen, that'll motivate me to just stick with it. And, eventually, man, I'm going to strike the gold, and, I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to be grateful, but I'm definitely not going to just give up. Like, I didn't dig that far just to give up, right? So, but anyway, that's my take on it. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce, man. I got a busy week, so it's crazy. I got this security job, right? that I had to sign NDAs on like I had to sign NDAs on how I can't speak about what this security job is about. So I say that to say I might bring my laptop with me and just live stream while I'm up there, but I'm not allowed to live stream the event or none of that stuff and tag nobody in social media. It's kind of like I was real close to telling them I didn't even want to do the gig, to be honest with you. They put in this NDA, they put in there that as of the signing of this contract, you are not allowed to speak about this event or any activities that took thereof from now until indefinitely. And I was reading this thing like this. Like, is it really this serious? Like, indefinitely. You're telling me for life I'm not allowed to speak about this event. So let's just say, and this doesn't really go for me, but I've been thinking about starting my own security company as well. But let's just say I wanted to add this experience onto a resume. I am not allowed to put this on a resume indefinitely. So I don't know. I thought that was a little silly, but what do I know? What do I know? The answer is no. Yeah, the answer to that is actually like truthfully no. Yeah, they're acting actually pretty damn anal about it for some weird reason. But yeah, that's what's coming up over the next couple of days. So maybe I'll bring my laptop, man, and just kind of tap in with y'all. There's 12-hour shifts and all that good stuff. But yeah, they're like I said, they're freaking whatever. I was really close to telling them like I don't even want to do this job, to be honest with you. It's really not that serious. And it's not even because I got a blabber mouth, because I don't, right? But whatever. It's not even that serious. Like, whatever. But shoot, man, thanks for tapping in. Shout out to everybody who's here. Man, I'm about to stuff my face, making me something to eat. Ask the wife, what she got planned for dinner. It's still early. I mean, it's only 4:30, but I've already been on for like 3 hours and 17 minutes. So, truth be told, I'm not tired. I'm not sleepy. I just cleaned up, man. I got the space looking really good, so I feel real happy with what I got going on. There's some there's these lights. There's these lights that they make that let me show y'all. They're kind of like they almost look like lightsabers and whatnot, but they're just real tall and you can change the colors on them. Think about putting one in each corner just to let me turn this camera on real quick. I can show y'all where I'm talking about. So right back here. So right here on this wall, kind of illuminating it. So I got a little sofa table now with 3 stools. The plant in the corner there, blocking the light. I got like a little foam mattress topper just kind of blocking the light. But right back there, I need to take that and hang it up. I need to hang that up right there, attach that to the beam, and this whole back right here would just be kind of like lit up or whatever the case is. Now I might also take this table and just slide that table all the way back to the wall. And Sneaker Tyler, he went ahead and got me some display cases that I still need to open up. Those are sitting right here. So those are some display cases I need to put together. He got those from Walmart, and I might put those on the table, right there behind me, and it'll look like a whole shoe display going on right here in the same room. So I'll just from time to time I'll just literally turn the camera around, and it'll look like I'm in a different area, a different space when I'm really not. So appreciate you. Yeah, it's not 4:30 in NYC. Ain't that the truth? Hey, Rob T, where you at in NY? What borough? Where are you located? I'm gonna try. You know, my parents still live in New York. I'm born and raised, man, Queens. My parents still live, man, in New York, and I have not made it out to New York this year yet. I might sneak out there before the year is up. That's in the air because I've been really busy. My wife's been really busy with her jewelry business that she started, and I've been going to like shows with her and doing all that stuff. So that's the only reason why I haven't snuck out there yet. But my wife has been out there back home. Yes, sir. Yep. Tyler hooked it up. So I'll end up doing another live, and I'm just building these little displays or whatever. Then start putting some kicks up in there, which is what I need because I started running out of a little bit of space. I started running out of space over here on the display. Said Mr. Think Studio. Mr. Think Studio. Yep. But man, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out, work on something to eat. Thanks for everybody who's here, man. You know it's always loving this. And catch us one pair at a time, Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern time. Me, Jay Elevate, Purple Haze, Radio Kicks 26, my guy Lou. Man, I am Mr. Think I'm Possible. Shout out to everybody who's here. This whole security thing starts tomorrow, and it's a 4-hour drive just to get there and all that nonsense. Anyway, I will bring my laptop. I just don't know how much time I will actually have. That's another thing. If I can complain about this real quick, because this is gonna be the last time I'm probably gonna be able to talk about it. I don't like working 12-hour shifts. Now, I know in the security field, this is what a lot of companies do. I think 12 hours is just too long to do anything. I don't care what you're doing. I think there's only 24 hours in a day, and half of 24 is 12. So for you to work a half of day, that's nuts to me. Like that, I don't think that's effective. I don't think that's efficient. So you work for 12 hours, then you get a 12-hour break, then you work for 12 hours, get a 12-hour break, and this is a 3-day event. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. All right, my rant's over. But I had to complain about that. See that? All right. Okay, Jersey. Yeah. Nah, Jersey's close enough. I'm familiar with Jersey. That's what's up. All right, Rob T. Shout out to everybody who tapped in, man. It's always love, man. I'm done complaining. Look, smile back on. Ding. All right, I'm in from this. You see? All right. I'm out, y'all. Mad love.